The only way that we're going to be able to accomplish this is if you get the knowledge and then you pass it on to the people that need the help getting that knowledge as well. I want you to take a deep breath and know that this too shall pass. I want you to take a deep breath and know that there's inspiration, motivation, and things out there that you can do to change your life and get your life right. But I need you to do your homework. You need to do your homework. If you don't do your homework, you're never going to be able to get the results that you're looking for. If anybody doesn't think that this is an agenda-driven, planned, platform-driven, thing that's happening in the world right now, you're crazy, because the only people that truly have a microphone and a large platform now on television are government doctors that are pushing you to get social distance, to wear a mask, to get the injection. And anybody that comes and talks about anything else other than doing that, they deplatform them. They don't let them on television anymore. They don't let them on radio. They shut down their social media sites. They label them as domestic terrorists. I mean, these are the same things that they did in Nazi Germany before. This is history repeating itself because they want to control. They want to control a narrative. And there's so many things that are happening in the world that you don't know about because, unfortunately, we're not getting that information given to us. I mean, I was just yesterday on a call with a group of doctors, the World Doctors Alliance, and there were, I think 60 or 70 different doctors on this call and talking about what's happening all over the globe. That's why I got on a call this morning with the doctors were from the UK and the rest were from Spain, because they want to know, well, what can we do preventative-wise for our patients other than the medications that we know that people can be prescribed. So I just had a very cool conversation with a group of doctors out of Europe. Most of them were out of Spain. And they were talking about, they wanted to know what can be done to help improve the immune system function. Well, it just so happens that's what we've been saying from the beginning is what people need to be focusing on. And finally, groups of doctors across the country are wanting to find out what can be done to improve immune system function and help their patients. So we're going to take a minute or so and have that conversation real quick. And then we're actually we're putting together some filming for you guys, some free content for you all that you can have for free. We're going to put some of it out on this site, but we're obviously going to have to put all of it on our app. If you guys haven't gone to our commonsensehealth.live and download the app there, you need to go do that. Go to commonsensehealth.live and you can download the app, and then underneath that content, we'll put it there. That's going to be going on the next couple days in there. So let's talk about the immune system for a second. Have any of you heard, in any of the countries, I see folks from the UK watching, I see folks from all over the United States watching, people will be jumping on from all over the world here. Have any of you had anyone on your local televisions or newspapers or any of your communications with your health departments or health officials talk about things that you can do to improve your immune system, to reduce your risk for sickness and disease, period? Have you seen any of that anywhere on any of the televisions? I'll wait for your response. I know what the answer is here in the United States, but what is it in the UK? Actually, I already know the answer there too, because some of the UK doctors were on with us today, and the answer is no. The answer is no. No one's talking about the importance of improving the immune system. Okay, now listen, let me talk to you about a couple things that are really important, and this is not political, this is physiological. Your body cannot defend itself from viruses or bacterial infections if it doesn't have enough of the quintessential nutrients to make something called natural killer cells, T cells, and B cells. These are the immune system cells. They're white blood cells. These are the soldiers in your body that go out and fight everything, okay? So here's the deal, is really straightforward and simple, okay? It's really straightforward and simple. Is if you don't have the right vitamins, minerals, supplements, nutrients, and etc., your body can't produce these cells to fight. So just think about this. If you're under attack, if you're going to war, and you don't have enough soldiers or you don't have enough ammunition, you're going to lose the battle. Well, that's what's happening with all these people. 80+% of individuals that died from this virus are vitamin D deficient. So vitamin number one is vitamin D. If you're not taking vitamin D, you're missing out. I've pled the case multiple times on the importance of vitamin D, but you need it to make natural killer cells. You need it to make the T lymphocytes. You need it for your hormone balance. You need it for blood sugar balance. You need it for so many things it's not even funny. And by the way, vitamin D is also Also, hold on one second. Give me 1 second. I want to see if I can pull something up. I was going to try to pull up the vitamin D thing and send it, but anyway, I'll get it to you guys later. So vitamin D also works as it's kind of like a Teflon. What vitamin D3 does is it helps the body block virus absorption at the ACE2 receptor site. So it's like Teflon. It doesn't allow the virus to stick, number one, which is kind of a big deal. And it's not just the coronavirus, which is your colds and flus and all the other kind of stuff, viruses as well. So that's number one. Number two is vitamin C. If you haven't seen me do the video that I did with my good friend, who is also known as the Mega Vitamin Man, Dr. Andrew Saul, then you're completely missing out. We talked about the importance of vitamin C. I mean, this was in April of 2020 we did this discussion, and how vitamin C is the only nutrient that the FDA will allow us to talk about that it truly boosts the immune system activities and functions. Many other nutrients do, but vitamin C is essential. It's an antioxidant. Vitamin C helps reduce sepsis in the blood and in the body. That's what most people are dying from when they get this multi-system organ failure thing that happens when they get really bad COVID. They get septic in their blood. Well, vitamin C and vitamin C orally or in an IV is a really great way to do that. So preventatively, you should be loading yourself up on vitamin C every day. Also, 80+% of your immune system, 80+% of your immune system is in your large and small intestine. It's in your GALT, your gut associated lymphatic tissue. Well, what is that? That's the tissue that's in your intestines that produces immune response. So if you're not eating fermented foods, if you're not taking good healthy probiotics, if you're not doing the right things to balance out your gut bacteria, you're going to be sick. That's why we put in our immune boost pack, we put probiotics in there so that you can have the right bacteria. If you don't have the right bacteria, you cannot absorb nutrients, and you cannot produce the white blood cells that help kill off sickness and disease. It's just that simple. But why are you not hearing about that? That's what blows my mind. It just blows my mind that the science and the data and the anecdotal work is clear on this. Listen, somebody do me a favor and type down below, because people are asking about the app. Somebody type in commonsensehealth.live. Commonsensehealth.live. That's the app that you should go to. So commonsensehealth.live is there. And that's where you can go and find more of that content. I'm going to do the videos in depth on this stuff. I know that you want to learn more about nutrition. I think that's awesome, but you got to put this stuff into play. So we talked about vitamin D. We talked about vitamin C. We talked about good healthy probiotics. Then the other big one is zinc. I cannot impress upon you the importance of taking zinc. My gosh, you guys, zinc has been proven multiple times to stop the proliferation of viruses, which means they stop viruses from regrowing and multiplying, which keeps the viral load low, okay? It keeps the viral load low. If the viral load stays low, you don't get symptoms. And it's been proven and proven again that asymptomatic spread is not a thing. It is not real. I mean, there's been literally millions of people have been studied on this. This is not just some anecdotal thing that I'm saying. The data is clear. It's been published in Nature magazine. It's been published in British Journal of Medicine. I mean, they've talked about the fact that asymptomatic spread is not a real deal. It's all about keeping your viral load levels low, because the reality is that you're going to get exposed to this virus and other viruses. This is our new flu. That is what we're dealing with. And if you don't have a strong immune system to deal with it, put into the ICUs, and people that died, they were nutritionally deficient. It's absolutely a fact. And the fact that we're not talking about that publicly is a very serious problem. I don't know if you have an issue with that, but I do. I mean, shouldn't our health departments be talking about what we can do to make ourselves healthier? Shouldn't our health departments be talking to us about what we can do to be improving our health and minimizing our chances of getting sick? I mean, do you understand how silly, I mean, just absolutely silly we're not having this conversation? So, dosages wise, let me go over that real quick. By the way, you guys can get the dosages if you go on my site. If you go on freevitamindeals.com. It's freevitamindeals.com. Our site is there, and on the site you guys can go and print off the recommended dosages for the products that we recommend. It's in my Immune Boost pack. I put it in there on purpose. I mean, I put that packet together for antiviral, antivirus, anti-sickness, all that stuff, boosting the immune health. You can take it as a prophylactic, and there's which is preventative, or you can also take it as a treatment, and I have the dosages on there of what to do. So go there and print that off. Again, our heavy duty content, heavy material is going to have to be exclusively put on commonsensehealth.live site, commonsensehealth.live. We can't put it on this. I mean, they already hate me for, teaching you how to stay healthy, because God forbid if you stay healthy, then you're strong, and you got a strong mind and a strong body, and you can make up your own decisions, and you're not as easily controlled when you're sick, and when your body's weak and your mind isn't working. You're a lot easier to be controlled and easier swayed and feared into propaganda of doing things that they want you to do. So I want to encourage you to make sure you're doing the right vitamins, minerals, nutrients. Boosting the immune system is the key. And I'm telling you right now, we are now in an era where people are realizing that, you know what, you gotta get yourself healthy. You gotta get yourself healthy. And it's all about brain health because of the amount of stress that we're having in the world right now. And if your brain's not right, you don't have a good functioning immune system. There's some therapies and things that we're going to be teaching you about how to balance your brain naturally, taking nootropic nutrients, which are nutrients for the brain, using therapeutics that help the brain balance itself out, using technology to do it. Also getting the gut right. I mean, the gut is the most important thing, and leaky gut is literally a plague that is plaguing the world, especially here in America, and is one of the leading reasons why people have obesity, by the way, inflammation, and a weakened immune system. So what I want to do is I want to focus on getting sick people healthy. I want to focus on things that you can do to improve your health. I want to focus on things that you can do to help your family, and not just keep you, scared and living in the basement. So here's my encouragement. I want you to go right now, go to our sites. It's freevitamindeals.com. That's freevitamindeals.com. And then join the movement there. Get the information and the products that you guys need. You need to go to Common Sense Live. So it's commonsensehealth.live, commonsensehealth.live, so I can do a deeper dive on this so you guys can see the therapeutic reasons why we're doing what we're doing. I got to get going. I got patients to take care of today. Click the links below. We'll get you guys rocking with the immune stuff. Until we meet again, I'm Dr. Eric Deputy. God bless you. God bless America. God bless the world. Stay smart out there, everybody.